Mm. 6 days the sky stayed silent. 6 days the ground stayed dry. 6 days they marked the faithful, but on the seventh day rain came. There was a farmer on a hillside planting seeds in thirsty ground. Neighbors laughed and shook their heads, 'cause no rain could be found. Week after week the sun kept burning. Month after month the field stayed brown. But every morning he kept planting, even when hope seemed gone. People said, "You're wasting effort, nothing's ever gonna grow." But faith sees what eyes can't see, and trust what it doesn't know. So he kept working in the silence, kept believing through the drought, because sometimes the biggest miracle starts before the clouds roll out. Faith plant before the harvest, faith sing before the blessing, faith dance before the rainfall. Here comes the seventh-day rain, falling on the dry places. Here comes the seventh-day rain, washing tears from weary faces. Oh, Jah never forgot his promise. Oh, he was working all the while. Here comes the seventh-day rain, and the desert starts to bloom. I knew a woman battling sickness for longer than seemed fair. Every day she chose courage, every day she chose prayer. The healing didn't come quickly, the answers didn't arrive fast, but she kept her eyes on heaven and refused to quit at last. Years later she told a story, standing stronger than before. Not because she never struggled, but because she learned what faith was for. Faith wasn't denying hardship, faith wasn't pretending pain. Faith was holding God's hand tightly while waiting for the rain. Here comes the seventh-day rain, falling on the dry places. Here comes the seventh-day rain, washing tears from weary faces. For the mother praying, for the father working, for the youth believing, for the broken-hearted, look to the horizon, mercy pouring. Maybe you're living on day 6, where the sky still looks the same. Maybe you've been faithful for years, yet nothing seems to change. Maybe you've planted seeds in tears and watched the ground stay dry, wondering if heaven hears you every time you cry. But what if the clouds are gathering just beyond what you can see? What if God is preparing something greater than you dreamed it'd be? Don't stop digging, don't stop planting, don't stop trusting in the strain, because your breakthrough might be waiting inside the seventh-day rain. Rain on the valley, rain on the mountain, rain on the city, rain on the nation. Let mercy fall, let healing fall, let revival fall. Here comes the seventh-day rain, falling on the dry places. Here comes the seventh-day seventh day rain, washing tears from weary faces. Oh, let the rivers overflow. Oh, let the healing waters flow. Here comes the seventh day rain. Here comes the seventh day rain, and the desert starts to bloom. Marley, to the one still waiting, to the one still planting, to the one still praying. Snoop, the rain is closer than it looks. Faith before sight. Harvest after patience. One job, one love. One rain. Before the river reached the ocean, before the rain touched the ground, mercy was already flowing. Can you feel it? Can you feel the current? There was a fisherman at sunrise, casting nets into the sea, working hard but catching nothing, wondering what his future would be. Every bill was overdue, every plan had come apart, and disappointment sat like an anchor at the bottom of his heart. Then an old man by the shoreline called out softly to the breeze, don't measure your tomorrow by what happened yesterday, please. So he threw his nets once more, though it made no sense at all. And that simple act of faith became the turning point of all. Faith don't always shout. Sometimes faith whisper, sometimes faith throw the net again. The day mercy touched the water, every wave began to testify. The day mercy touched the water, dead hope started coming alive. Jah turned drought into a river wide, just and faithful by our side. The day mercy touched the water, everything changed. I met a nurse in a crowded ward, working through another night, holding hands with frightened strangers, trying to be a light. Nobody gave her headlines, nobody knew her name, yet heaven saw every moment and recorded every sacrifice the same. One patient said, I lost my faith. She sat beside his bed and told him stories of survival and the promises she'd read. Months later, he walked out healed, with tears running down his face. Not just because his body recovered, but because he encountered grace. The day mercy touched the water, every wave began to testify. The day mercy touched the water, dead hope started coming alive. Till the river keep flowing, till the broken keep open, till the weary keep trusting, till the nations mercy coming. No desert too dry, no valley too low, mercy nowhere to go. Maybe you've been standing shoreside, watching opportunities drift away. Maybe you've grown tired of praying for the same thing every day. Maybe disappointment taught you to expect the worst instead. But faith isn't believing nothing's wrong, it's believing God still moves ahead. The ocean doesn't fear the shoreline, the sunrise doesn't fear the night, and God's promises don't disappear because they're hidden from your sight. One touch of mercy can transform what years of struggle could not mend, because one moment in God's presence can rewrite the entire end. Oh, mercy flowing, still flowing, grace flowing, still flowing from the mountain to the sea. Your mercy flowing endlessly. The day mercy touched the water, every wave began to testify. Ooh, the day mercy touched the water, that hope started coming alive. Ooh, let the island sing his praise. Ooh, let the nations bless his name. The day mercy touched the water, the day mercy touched the water, everything changed, everything changed. For the one waiting by the shore, mercy coming. For the one praying through the drought, mercy coming. For the one believing again, mercy coming. Sometimes one touch from God changes everything, like rain upon dry ground, like mercy upon the water. One Jah, one love.
One day the morning will turn to dancing. One day the valleys will answer back. One day creation itself will testify, and even the mountains will sing. I met a shepherd on a hillside, watching dawn break through the gray. He said, I've seen storms that lasted years and still watched God make a way. He pointed toward the mountains, standing silent in the light, and said they've witnessed generations fighting through the darkest nights. They've watched mothers pray for children, watched fathers carry pain, watched dreamers keep believing through disappointment and rain. And if those mountains had a voice, they'd tell you not to quit, because every valley you've survived has been preparing you for this. The valley not forever, the night not forever. Every promise just be still standing. When the mountains start to sing, they will sing of mercy. When the mountains start to sing, they will sing of grace. Ooh. Every tear was worth a journey, every scar became a song. When the mountains start to sing, we will sing along. There was a teacher in a small town, giving hope to restless youth. Most people never knew her name, but heaven knew the truth. She spent decades planting seeds she might never see grow tall, yet generation after generation rose because she gave her all. Years later, her former students changed communities and lives, and the impact of her faithfulness continued multiplying. That's the mystery of purpose. You don't always see the harvest, but every act of love echoes far beyond where river,
sing,
ocean,
sing,
sky,
tell the story
of redemption,
tell the story
of the Most High. Maybe you're standing in a valley, wondering if anyone can see the battles you've been fighting or the weight you carry secretly. Maybe you've almost lost the courage to believe another day. But what if your greatest breakthrough is already on the way? What if God is building strength where you only see delay? What if every painful chapter will help somebody someday? What if the very thing you're surviving becomes the reason others stand, and your story becomes evidence of God's faithful hand?
mercy,
Grace,
faithfulness,
praise,
from generation
to generation.
to generation. When the mountains start to sing, they will sing of mercy. When the mountains start to sing,
When the mountains stop,
they will sing of grace.
let creation lift the sound. Let redemption shake the ground.
When the mountains start to sing, we will sing along.
When the mountains start to sing,
Start to sing, we will sing along.
Marley, the mountains remember,
The rivers remember
the heavens remember,
Your faithfulness.
and one day every story of grace will become part of the song. One job, one love, one everlasting melody.
Listen. There is a song in the earth,
A song born from pain, born from mercy, born from redemption. A song even angels never knew. I met an old man on a church bench just before the evening prayer. His hands were marked by decades of burdens he had carried there. He smiled and said, I walk through valleys most people never see, and every scar upon my life became a testimony. He told me angels know God's glory. They've seen heaven from the start, but they've never felt forgiveness wash over a broken heart. They've never been lost and found again, never wandered then came home. So there is a song redeemed souls sing that angels have never known. Them know his power, them know his throne, but redemption have a melody only the saved can own. This is the song
The angels couldn't sing.
a song of mercy, grace, and victory.
This is the song the angels couldn't sing.
Born from chains, breaking free. From the darkness into light. From the sorrow into light.
This is the song the angels couldn't sing.
But Jah taught it to me. There was a woman fighting cancer, holding tightly to her faith. Every treatment felt like climbing a mountain every day. Some nights she cried in silence, some nights she questioned why, but every morning she kept choosing hope instead of goodbye. Yeah. Years later she stood healed, sharing her incredible story. Not talking about her strength, but speaking of
God's glory.
that's the song redemption writes across the pages of our lives. The music born when grace steps in and dead dreams come alive.
This is the song the angels couldn't sing.
A song of mercy, grace, and victory.
This is the song the angels
angels couldn't sing.
Born from chains, breaking free.
For the addict set free, sing it.
For the prisoner redeemed,
Sing it.
for the prodigal returning,
Sing it.
for the broken heart healed.
Sing it.
Redemption of a rhythm,
Mercy of a song.
maybe you've been through the fire, maybe you walked through the rain. Maybe you've carried a burden too heavy to explain. Maybe you felt abandoned in the middle of the night. But if God brought you to it, then your story carries light. One day you stand before others, and your scars will become proof that grace is stronger than failure, and mercy is stronger than truth. The pain wasn't the final chapter, the struggle wasn't the end, because God writes resurrection where broken stories begin.
Sing the mercy.
Sing the grace
Sing redemption.
across the earth.
Sing the healing.
Sing the freedom.
Lift the chorus. This is the song the angels couldn't sing.
A song of mercy, grace, and victory.
This is the song the angels couldn't sing.
Born from chains, breaking free.
Ooh,
Let the islands hear the sound. Let the nations gather round.
this is the song the angels couldn't sing.
But Jah taught it to me. Angels know glory,
But we know redemption.
angels know heaven,
But we know grace. The greatest song isn't born in perfection. It's born in rescue. One Jah,
one Jah, one Jah,
one love,
one Jah.
one redemption song.
Some tears fall like rain.
Some tears fall like rivers,
But none of them fall alone. Jah collect every drop. There was a mother at the kitchen table, reading bills she couldn't pay. The children sleeping down the hallway, while she prayed the fear away.
no spotlight shining on her struggle,
No crowd to hear her cry, just faith sitting in the darkness, looking heaven in the eye. She said,
Lord, I don't need riches, I don't need an easy road. Just give me strength for tomorrow,
and help me carry this load.
then silence filled the room around her, like the pause before a song. And though the answer didn't come that night,
The peace did before dawn.
Every tear have a purpose. Every scar have a story.
Jah never wastes the pain.
Heaven borrowed my tears.
To water fields I could not see,
Heaven borrowed my tears.
to grow a future inside of me. What felt like loss became a seed, for blessings still unseen,
Heaven borrowed my tears.
And turned them into grace. I knew a young man battling addiction, trying to break a cycle deep. Every morning was a mountain, every night he fought to keep
the promises he'd made himself when nobody else believed. Some victories are invisible until they're finally achieved.
Years later, he stood before a crowd, sharing where he'd been, talking about the chains that broke and the freedom found within. The same tears that once felt hopeless
Have become a testimony, because God can transform pain into purpose and destiny.
Heaven borrowed my tears.
To water fields I could not see,
Heaven borrowed my tears.
to grow a future inside of me.
For the grieving,
There is purpose,
for the waiting,
there is purpose.
For the wounded,
there is purpose.
for the faithful,
There is harvest. What you cry over today may bless a generation tomorrow. Maybe you've been standing in a season that refuses to make sense. Maybe you've been carrying burdens past the limits of your strength. Maybe you've been asking questions that remain without reply, while watching dreams you nurtured disappear before your eyes. But what if every tear you've cried is watering unseen ground? What if heaven's greatest miracles are growing all around? What if every painful chapter has a purpose yet untold, and God is building something beautiful from everything you thought you lost? No tear wasted, no, no,
no prayer wasted,
no, no.
no season wasted.
Jah working,
Jah working,
Jah working,
Jah working,
Jah working.
Heaven borrowed my tears
To water fields I could not see.
Heaven borrowed my tears
Just grow a future inside of me. Let the nation sing along. Jah been faithful all along,
Heaven borrowed my tears
and turn them into grapes.
To the mother still praying,
Your tears matter,
the father still fighting,
your tears matter,
the youth still believing.
your tears matter. Snoop, maybe the harvest is closer than it seems. Keep planting, keep trusting, keep believing. One Jah, one love.
Somebody coming home tonight. After years of wandering, after years of searching, the Father's still waiting. No, 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 no. I met a man at the train station with a suitcase full of regrets. Years spent chasing empty promises, years he'd rather forget. He said, I thought freedom meant running, I thought love could be replaced. But every road I traveled down led me back to grace. His eyes carried old stories, his voice carried old pain. He'd gained a world of experiences, but lost himself along the way. Now he stood between two futures, with trembling hands and weary feet, wondering if the home he'd left behind would still welcome him in peace. No distance too far, no road too long, Jah love stronger than every wrong. This is the prodigal's hallelujah, a song born out of mercy and truth. This is the prodigal's hallelujah, for every soul Jah bring back true. Grace run faster than regret, love never forget. This is the prodigal's hallelujah. Welcome home again. Back at home, an aging father looked down the dusty road. Many seasons had passed by, yet hope never let go. Neighbors said move on, time said forget, but love kept watching the horizon without bitterness or threat. Then one evening in the distance, a familiar silhouette appeared, and years of separation melted into grateful tears. No lecture, no condemnation, no punishment to endure, only open arms and celebration, because love was secure. This is the prodigal's hallelujah, a song born out of mercy and truth. This is the
prodigals, hallelujah.
For every soul Jah bring back through.
For the wanderer,
Come home,
for the doubter,
come home,
for the weary,
come home,
for the broken,
come home.
mercy waiting, light still burning, the Father watching.
Maybe you've been far from purpose. Maybe you've been far from peace. Maybe you've been carrying burdens that refuse to release. Maybe shame became a prison and guilt became a wall, but grace has a way of reaching where human strength can't crawl. You don't have to earn forgiveness. You don't have to clean your scars. You don't have to cross the distance. Love already crossed that far. The miracle is in perfection. The miracle is being found.
And here in heaven celebrate when the lost come home again. Hallelujah.
For the second chance,
Hallelujah. For redeeming love,
for mercy,
greater than the past. This is the prodigals, hallelujah. A song born out of mercy and truth. This is the prodigals, hallelujah.
for every soul Jah bring back through.
Ooh, from the valley to the mountain high, your love never pass us by. Prodigals, hallelujah.
This is the prodigals, hallelujah. Welcome home again,
Marley, for the one returning,
welcome home.
for the one still searching,
Keep coming for the one who lost hope.
mercy waiting. The road back is never as long as you think,
The Father still watching,
and love still leaves the light on.
one Jah, one love, one home. Some see ruins, Jah see rebuilding. Some see ashes, Jah see tomorrow. Hold on, my people, hold on. I walked through my old neighborhood after many years away. Paint was peeling from the buildings, dreams seemed faded and gray. The basketball court was empty, the corner store had closed, and memories came rushing back like a river overflowing its banks. I remembered all the struggles, all the nights we barely ate, all the prayers my mother whispered when the rent was running late. Back then we called it survival, now I see it differently. God was building strength inside us that the world could never see. When men see ruins, Jah see purpose. When men see endings, Jah see beginnings.
There is grace in the ruins,
Hope in the broken places,
grace in the ruins,
light in the darkest spaces. Oh, Jah still writing beautiful things, even after shattered dreams.
there is grace in the ruins,
And mercy in the dust. There was a woman in recovery, taking life one day at a time. Every sunrise was a victory, every step another climb. Some people only saw her history, they couldn't see how far she'd come. But heaven celebrates progress even when the race isn't won. She learned that healing isn't instant, it's a road that must be walked. One choice, one prayer, one day at a time. One honest conversation at a time. And slowly what seemed impossible began taking shape again. Because God is in the business of making beauty from broken the heart, from the failure, from the valley, because a resurrection power still moving through the earth. Maybe your life feels like ruins. Maybe the pieces don't fit. Maybe you've been staring at the damage, wondering if that's it. But God doesn't abandon projects that He started with His hands. And every broken chapter still belongs within His plan. The ruins aren't the ending, they're the place where grace begins. The place where pride gets humbled and faith learns how to win. One day you'll tell your story and somebody else will see that the place you thought was hopeless became your greatest testimony.
Grace in the ruins,
Mercy in the dust,
faith in the waiting.
hope in Jah we trust. There is
Grace in the ruins,
hope in the broken places.
grace in the ruins,
Light in the darkest spaces. Ooh. Let the nations hear the sound. Jah been faithful all along.
there is grace in the ruins.
There is grace in the ruins, and beauty rising from the dust.
Marley,
To the one revealed in,
grace in the ruins,
to the one recovering,
grace in the ruins,
to the one still believing.
grace in the ruins.
God doesn't waste pain, He transforms it from ashes to beauty, from ruins to praise. One job.
Before the mountains, before the oceans, before the stars knew their place, Jah knew your name. And one day He called. I was chasing every shortcut, trying to outrun my past, looking for peace in temporary things that never seem to last. Every road promised freedom, but somehow led me back to the same empty feeling I carried in my backpack. The world kept changing faces, every season brought a new disguise. But deep inside I knew there had to be more to life. Then one night in the silence, when I had nowhere left to run, I heard a voice inside my spirit, child, your journey's not done. Yeah. Not because you're perfect, not because you're strong. Jah call you by your name and say, come on. The day He called my name, chains started falling. The day He called my name, hope came walking in. Mercy found me where I stood and turned my bad into good. The day He called my name, everything changed. The day He called my name, yeah. Everything changed. I met a woman in a waiting room, praying softly through the night. Doctors gave uncertain answers, but she refused to lose the fight. Every prayer was like a candle, burning steady in the dark. And though the storm kept raging, faith kept guarding her heart. Months later came the healing slowly, step by step. Not the way she imagined, but a miracle nevertheless. That's the thing about God's timing, it's deeper than we see. Sometimes the greatest blessing is who we become while we wait patiently. The day He called my name, chains started falling. The day He called my name, hope came walking in. Call the broken, call the weary, call the doubter, call the lonely. Every tribe, every nation, every language, every generation. Jah call
calling still. Maybe you've been searching for a purpose you can't find. Maybe disappointment left shadows across your mind. Maybe you've been carrying guilt like a weight upon your chest, wondering if forgiveness could ever bring you rest. Hear me. Grace doesn't wait for perfect people. Love doesn't keep score. And God still writes new beginnings for hearts that thought they were done for. Your story isn't finished. Your best chapter may remain on the other side of surrender, when you hear him call your name.
Call my name,
Call my name,
call my name,
in the midnight hour.
call my name,
Call my name,
call my name,
with redeeming power.
call my name.
Chains started falling
The day he called my name,
hope came walking in. From the valley to the mountain high, your love never passed me by.
call my name.
The day he called my name, everything changed. Everything changed. Everything changed. To the lost soul searching,
He called your name,
to the weary heart waiting,
he called your name,
to the child still believing.
he called your name.
Snoop. Maybe the miracle isn't finding God. Maybe it's realizing he was calling all along. One job, one love, one calling. Brick by brick, prayer by prayer, some blessings arrive overnight, but some miracles take years to build. There was a little wooden house at the end of a dusty road. Nothing fancy from the outside, just a place called home. A mother prayed in the kitchen, a father prayed by the bed, and every night before sleeping, faith covered every head. The roof leaked when it rained hard, money often ran low. Some winters felt impossible, some seasons moved too slow. But somehow peace lived in that house, even when the cupboards were bare. Because the foundation wasn't money, it was built on prayer. When the storm winds blow, prayer hold it strong. When the world shakes, prayer carry on.
This is the house that prayer built.
Standing through the wind and rain,
This is the house that prayer built.
still holding strong today. Every tear became a seed, every promise we
This is
believe,
the house that prayer built.
and John never let it fall. Yeah. Years passed and the children grew, following dreams beyond that town, carrying lessons from those prayers, wherever life took them around. One became a teacher, one became a nurse, one became a pastor, helping others through their hurt. And every time they faced a mountain or walked through valleys deep, they remembered voices praying before they went to sleep. The world saw successful people, but heaven saw something more. The harvest of faithful prayers spoken years before.
This is the house that prayer built.
Standing through the wind and rain,
This is the house that prayer built.
still holding strong today. For the mothers praying, for the fathers leading, for the children dreaming, for the future generations. One prayer,
One brick,
one prayer,
one brick.
one. Maybe your house isn't perfect, maybe the struggle feels real. Maybe you've been praying for years, waiting for heaven to reveal what it's doing behind the curtain.
but it's growing underground. But some of God's greatest miracles
take time before they're found.
Don't quit building in the silence. Don't stop planting faithful seeds, because every prayer you whisper is accomplishing more than it seems. One day you'll see the structure that grace has been constructing all along, and you'll realize God was building something beautiful and strong.
Brick by brick,
Prayer by prayer,
faith by faith,
year by year,
just still building. This is the house that prayer built.
standing through the wind and rain.
This is the house that prayer built.
Still holding strong today. Let the generations testify. Your faithfulness never dies.
This is the house that prayer built.
This is the house that prayer built, and Jah never let it fall. For the mother still praying,
Keep building,
for the father still believing,
keep building,
for the family still hoping.
keep building.
Some miracles happen in a moment. Some miracles take a lifetime. But prayer never return empty, and faith never builds in vain. One Jah, one love, one foundation.
Some tears fall in public, some tears fall alone, but none of them fall unnoticed.
Jah keep a record.
Jah know every tear. There was a mother by a hospital bed, holding tightly to her son. Doctor spoke in careful whispers, unsure what would become of the future she imagined, of the dream she held so dear. So she sat through countless nights with faith stronger than her fear. The room was filled with questions, the answers nowhere near. But every night before she slept, she offered God her tears. Not the kind that seek attention, not the kind the world can see, just the honest tears of someone fighting for her family. Every tear have a story, every scar have a name, every burden carried faithfully. Jah know them all the same.
In the book of tears,
Jah writes every sorrow down.
in the book of tears,
Not one drop touched the ground. Oh, every cry that nobody heard, every unspoken word.
in the book of tears,
Nothing is forgotten.
I met a man who lost his father before he had the chance to say goodbye. For years he carried that ache hidden deep inside. People saw a smile on the surface, never knowing what he concealed, until one night he gave the pain to God and finally began to heal. See, healing isn't always instant. Sometimes it grows like a tree, slowly reaching toward the sunlight, one branch at a time, gradually. But grace is patient with the process. Mercy walks at our pace, and God can turn the deepest wound into a testimony of grace.
in the book of tears,
Jah write every sorrow down.
in the book of tears,
Not one drop touched the ground.
For the grieving,
for the lonely,
recorded. For the mother praying,
recorded,
for the father waiting. No pain wasted.
No tear forgotten.
Maybe you've been crying silently where nobody else can see. Maybe disappointment visited more times than you believe.
Maybe you've asked 7 questions that still remain unanswered now. But faith isn't the absence of sorrow, it's trusting God somehow. One day you'll see the whole picture. One day you'll understand how God was building beauty through things you never planned. And every tear you ever offered will become part of the story of how grace carried you through darkness into a greater glory. He remember every tear. He remember every prayer. He remember every battle. He remember every year. In the book of tears, I write every sorrow down. In the book of tears, not one drop touched the ground. Oh, from the valley to the throne above, every tear covered by love. In the book of tears, nothing is forgotten. To the mother still crying, He remembers. To the father still grieving, He remembers. To the child still praying, He remembers. Maybe that's what hope is, knowing your pain as a witness. Just see it all, and He carries it with you. One love, one faith, one job.
Remember, before the blessing, remember, before the breakthrough, remember, who carried you through the storm. I know a man who started with nothing, just a dream and a prayer to hold. Worked every day through the struggle, through the nights that felt so cold. Years passed and the door swung open. Success finally called his name. But somewhere along the journey, he almost forgot from where he came. Forgot the nights of desperation, forgot the tears upon the floor. Forgot the God who made a way when there seemed to be no door. Then one day life grew quiet, and he heard a voice inside. Never let the blessing make you forget who was by your side. Remember the valley, remember the rain, remember the nights when faith was all you gained. When Jah said remember, my heart fell to its knees. When Jah said remember, I saw what I couldn't see. Every mercy along the way, every miracle day by day. When Jah said remember, gratitude rescued me. I met a woman in a nursing home with silver in her hair. She smiled and held a Bible that had followed her everywhere. Pages worn from years of reading, corners folded, stained by tears. Every mark a testimony of God's faithfulness through years. She said, son, life moves quickly, the blessings come and go, but never lose your wonder at how far God's love can go. The greatest wealth I've gathered isn't money I could save, it's remembering every time the Lord made a way. When Jah said remember, my heart fell to its knees. When Jah said remember, I saw what I couldn't see. Remember the healing, remember the provision, remember the protection, remember the vision. When you had nothing, Jah was enough. When you felt broken, Jah was enough. Maybe you're still in the valley, still waiting on your breakthrough. Maybe the chapter you're living feels impossible to get through. But one day you'll stand on a mountain, looking back at where you've been, and you'll see God's fingerprints on every place you've ever been. The storms weren't there to destroy you, the waiting wasn't there in vain. Every chapter taught a lesson, every loss revealed a gain. And the testimony you'll carry will help another soul believe that God is faithful in the struggle,
long before we receive. Remember
the mercy,
remember
the grace,
remember
the goodness,
remember
the faithfulness.
when Jah said remember, my heart fell to its knees. When Jah said remember, I saw what I couldn't see. From the valley to the mountain Jah never once passed me by. When Jah said remember, when Jah said remember, gratitude rescued me. Marley, remember the first prayer, remember the first blessing, remember the first miracle, remember. The more I look back, the more I see grace. Give thanks, Snoop, for every step.
One job,
One love,
one faith.
Before the sunrise, before the birds sing, before the world wake up, somebody crying out to Jah. Soon, somebody praying one last prayer tonight. It was 2 in the morning and the city lights were fading slow. A single mother by the bedside, praying where nobody knows. Rent due on Friday morning, cupboards nearly running dry. But she folded both her hands and said, Lord, I still trust you tonight. No cameras in the room to see her, no crowd to applaud her faith. Just a tired heart holding on, believing God would make a way. The kind of prayer that shakes heaven, the kind that angels understand. When hope becomes a sacrifice, placed gently in God's hands. Oh,
Jah, hear the whisper,
Jah, hear the cry,
even when tears fall from your eyes.
Jah never sleep,
Jah,
Jah never leave.
the last prayer of the night,
Can become the first miracle of the morning.
the last prayer of the night.
Can become a brand new story. Ooh, hold on a little longer. The breakthrough may be closer than you know. The last prayer of the night might change everything. There was a young man in a prison reading pages 1 and 0, searching for redemption, searching for something to hold. The world had labeled him a failure. His mistakes were public news. But inside those prison walls, God was writing something new. One verse became a promise, one promise became a light, one light became a pathway leading him out of the night. Years later he stood before crowds, sharing how grace had set him free. Because God sees possibilities where people only see history.
The last prayer of the night
Can become the first miracle of the morning.
last prayer of the night.
Can become a brand new story. For the mother praying,
Hold on,
for the father struggling,
hold on,
for the youth fighting temptation,
hold on,
for the weary soul.
hold on.
Because mercy's still moving, because Jah still working, because dawn always follows midnight. Maybe you're one prayer from healing, one prayer from peace of mind, one prayer from discovering the strength you thought you'd never find. Maybe you're one prayer from freedom, one prayer from letting go, one prayer from singing clearly what God already knows. Don't underestimate the power of a whispered act of faith. History has been changed forever by people who chose to pray. And heaven still leans close to listen when broken hearts call out his name. Because every prayer reaches somewhere, even when nothing looks changed.
Pray to the darkness,
Pray to the fear,
pray to the silence,
Just still near.
pray to the valley.
Pray to the rain.
Faith will never be in vain. The last prayer of the night,
Can become the first miracle of the morning.
the last prayer of the night.
prayer of the night might change everything. To the one who almost gave up, pray one more prayer. To the one who lost hope, pray one more prayer. To the one waiting for the answer, pray one more prayer. Sometimes the breakthrough is closer than it feels. Jah hear every word, even the one spoken through tears. One faith, one love, one job. Mm-hmm.